Well, a nutritional therapy practitioner is different than, say, like a registered dietitian in that we're holistically minded. So we base our recommendations on a real food, whole food diet. So, there are some registered dietitians that also do that, but typically they're more, creating diets for people that are hospitalized or in a nursing home or working in a doctor's office. And I don't know if you've ever visited somebody at the hospital, but the food's not great. It doesn't really fall into that real food, whole food category. And so a nutritional therapist is based, like I said, more on a real food, whole food, nutrient dense model. Nutritional therapists don't count calories. We don't count points. None of that. It's too tedious. It has to be sustainable, right? It has to be something that somebody can do long term. And also, one of the big things about nutritional therapy is we look at everybody as an individual. We're all bio individuals. Like what I eat might not be what's good for you to eat or the next person. There's not like a one size sort of fits all regimen. I usually will do a package of about 6 visits. So the first visit is a health history intake, just getting to know the client, building rapport. And then the second visit is going over a nutritional questionnaire that I send them electronically that gives me a lot of information about what's going on in their body. And so we go over that in the second appointment, and then I do 4 generally follow-up appointments. And often it's sort of client directed. It depends on what their goals are as to what we do during those appointments. But I like to do then the questionnaire again, so I sort of have the baseline and then what it looks like after we've worked together for a couple of months. And then once they're done, often they'll, I've had clients contact me 6-9 months later and just say, hey, I'd like to come in and talk about whatever issue they're having, or, usually they tell me what's worked and what hasn't, and we can, re-up, or we can just meet once or twice as needed. So that's kind of how that works.
That sounds good.
And I always love to see clients come back. Not so much that, whatever I've helped them with hasn't worked. That's not usually what happens, but just to know that it's still a priority in their life, that they want to take care of themselves. I figure I'm part of that self-care team